All right, welcome back. In this tutorial, we are going to work on HTML forms, and we are going to see how we can insert HTML forms into a table, and then we also insert image. So we are going to cover image, forms, and tables. If you look at the screen, we have a table that has two columns, yeah, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows, and you have the image here, and this is the form. Let's see how we can achieve that. I'm going to start from the scratch. So I launch my Sublime text. I'm using Sublime text, and we have to save it first. So I'm going to save it as exercise.html, exercise.html. So we can now go for that to start up our HTML. That's the basic structure. We can call it HTML, tables, forms, and images. So the first thing we're going to do, looking at the image, first you need to have your image on the folder. So if you do not have, get to your folder, copy the image you want to use. Be conscious about the image size. My size here is let's see my image size 1397 by 349 pixel. It's a PNG file. The name of the image is food. So first of all, we are going to insert a table. To insert a table, okay, let's begin with form. When you are inserting a form, you use a form element, and you also close it. There are other attributes that will need to come in much later, but we're going to discuss as we progress. Something like the form name. So we can call this form user login. And other attributes like the form action. Action is what will happen once a form is submitted. So for now, let's leave it here. So after doing that, we can now first of all type username. The username, we now put input type. The username should be text. The input type should be text, and you can on the name call it username so that the computer will understand. And equally, we are going to have another one, login, password, and the input type in this case will be password. And then the name, we can leave the name as a password, PWD. Alright, the next thing that we are going to have is a login button. So it's an input type submit. If you want to know more about forms, I have my lessons on forms, so you can check on my channel and get to understand better. And the name, call it submit. And the value, what do you want to as a label on the button? Call it value. If I need login, so I will just type login. Alright, so having done that, we are done with our forms. So I'm going to open it on the browser. Let's see how it goes. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Exercise. That's the file name. Exercise. So exercise. Open. Okay, so we have username, but you see, it's different from what we had here. What we have here. So we are going to pick the forms and put it inside the table. Each of them inside the table, and we'll split so that we have exactly this. So the first thing I'm going to do is to create a table inside the form. So I'll now come here and say table. And the closing tag will have to come to the end. So the table is embedded inside the form in this part. So having done that, a table has table row. You can equally look at my table. I'll drop my link. I'll drop the link to my tutorials on HTML table and form at the description part of this tutorial. So we have table row, and we also have another table row here. Close this. So we have to open another one, table row. Okay, and we also have another table row. Alright, then we have another one, table row, and we also have another table row. That means the table has 3 rows so far. And after then, each of these will be inside what we call table data. So table data, and I will break here, also put table data, table data. Alright, so we have table data. Likewise, is gonna have table data. Okay, let me just copy and paste for the sake of time. Just copy this. We like copying and pasting. Alright, so we have the two in table data. This now also you need to create table data here. Table data. And you also put table data here. Table data. Alright, so here now you also have another table data. Shipping. And they have table data. Alright, so with that, okay, this one now you have table data and you also have table data. We'll come back to this segment, but let's see how it is on our browser. So once you do that, you refresh. So you have the table, you have the login. Now to make it obvious, we are going to add a border, table border to our table so that we will know the dimensions of our table. Okay, that is it. Now you notice that the login button is just at one column, but we want it to span across both columns, the two columns. So I will come down here and under table data here, we say call span, you now say 2. This is a call span 2, span across 2 columns. So I can now go to align the content. I just align center. Once you do that, to align center. So the next is for us to move our table to the center of the page. So I will come here and say table align center. Once you do that, move to the center. Remember we had an image. So I'm going to create another table rule. CR table data. Remember the table has 2 columns. Okay, let's use table head. This is the heading. And then table. Remember the table has 2 columns. So here I can stand here to say call span should be 2 so that it will span across 2 columns. And say this is the so let's see how it goes. Oh, alright, so I'm gonna replace the image. I can expand the width of my table. Let's just say width should be 40% of the entire web page. So okay, we have it better now. So I'm gonna insert the image here. So you go to, instead of writing this, you use the image tag. The image tag is this img. Img says source, and you record the name of the image. Name of the image is food, and the file extension is png. It says source equals to food.png. You close the source, and pass. There you go. Oh, it's quite big. So you go back and restrict the